Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. The stock market continues to just be impressive. We haven't made a video in a couple of days because surf has been absolutely gigantic on our north and upper west side shores, just marking for an incredible week overall of surf watching and surfing. But the New York Stock Exchange hitting new highs on above average volume today, closing at the high of the day. Absolutely epic, and it's what you want to see. The last 3 days have been wonderful with two high of the day closes in 3 sessions. Absolutely fabulous. Nothing negative we can even try to discuss about. NASDAQ's the same, similar way. Closed at the high of the day on the 13th. Basically closed near the high of the day on the 14th, and today once again closing at the high of the day. Back-to-back days of above average volume, so it also is hitting new 13-year highs on above average volume, and just spectacular. All the indexes, there's nothing to complain about, nothing to go over that's too negative. Dow Jones Industrial Average hitting new highs on above average volume. Russell 2000, I'm not sure about its volume. I'll have to check IBD or Market Smith, excuse me, later. But as of right now, everything is just looking good across the board, including with our longs and our holdings. One holding did too well today, so it has to be a partial sell. ONVO, since our first purchase on the 17th, is up 105%. Since one of the other purchases, it's up 73%. And from another purchase, it's up 52%. So with the big, huge volume today and the big price bar that it put in, best seen on an arithmetic scale, I think it's safe to say that it's a little extended in a short period of time. And you can see that when it gets extended during other periods, it likes to do some deep pullbacks. So I think it's only safe to say that we take 25% off the table here, and we'll see how it acts as it goes along. But what a fantastic ride this stock is. And like I said, I absolutely love what this company does, and I recommend everybody research about their 3D bioprinting techniques that they use. It's absolutely incredible. Speaking of incredible, I keep reminding everyone about the chat room member, Paul. VJet was a selection of his on the 31st, and it is now up 73%. What an impressive session. And I bring that up because FLTX is starting to move, and he likes this one a lot. So keep an eye on that one. But VJet, wow, there's one. So he liked it back here. I got a signal to basically go long here, but because volume is so huge on that first day, I wasn't able to get a real clear reading of volume, and that's cost me 65%. No big deal. I mean, it was a clear buyable breakout. You can look at the stocks on watch. It was there. We discussed it in chat room, but couldn't see the volume. I can't see the volume. That big red bar screws everything up. However, I do know what we can go long tonight. BLOX is breaking, not breaking out, but it's bouncing off the 50-day moving average on above average volume. Pocket pivot point buy signal. Great long-term uptrend. If you look at the earnings and sales growth for the past 8 quarters, it's absolutely fantastic. Estimates for the future are wonderful. The only problem is that earnings are on the 26th. However, I believe that gives us plenty of time to know if we're right or wrong. And even if the thing gaps down, not probably going to be a huge loss. But if you look at the other instances, the stock likes to gap up February, May, September. So maybe whenever we get earnings this time around, we'll get a similar situation. However, if we don't move higher and instead of fall back, we have plenty of time to cut our loss before we're totally screwed. And then ALXN is another new long. We tried to go this one long before, but it shook us out back here in October thanks to the market attempting to pull back. But now we're getting another pocket pivot point buy signal on volume well above average. Not the greatest chart. I like looking at it like this because it can show you how much accumulation is going on and all the bullish intraday action. But best summing it up, though, is a long-term view of the daily. You can see steady uptrends breaking out, steady uptrends breaking out. So ALXN is trying to go to new highs. Maybe we can get another leg like 2010 to 2012 or anything halfway like that would be wonderful. And as you can see, the stock has been an amazing stock, and since its IPO, ALXN is up an amazing 5,000%, so quite impressive overall. But who says there is another 5,000% more in the bags? Anyway, have a great weekend, everyone. It's been an amazing week on Maui. I hope it's been the same for you.